Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. It's been a few days since I've done a Star Citizen benchmark, but today we are going to be trying this with the power limited. So before I had the power on 110%, so I could draw up to 450 plus watts, but now I've set the power limiter to 70% just to see kind of like what frame rate we're getting, what kind of temperatures and whatnot. I did a few benchmarks on other games and in games like Cyberpunk and that, which I know is quite we're gonna have to agree to disagree. It's a relatively well optimized game if you got good hardware, and I noticed that between 110% power and 70% power I was losing 3 to 5 frames. I did a Firemark benchmark with 70% power and 110% power, and I was at just over 31,000 with just under 31,000 with the full power, and it dropped to just below 30,000. I think it was like 29,500. So the it's not bad, if I'm honest. To be fair, you do get quite a lot of still getting quite a lot of performance for a lot less power draw. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what it is on Star Citizen. So as always, my options are 4K, all of this up high as it can go, apart from planet, volumetric clouds, because that does bottom out the GPU even when it is at max power, and it does kind of kill out the performance a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I figured out how I can do bar graphs. So at the end of this video we are going to do a little bar graph and show the comparisons of them. Unfortunately, I spent all my money building this rig, so I can't test a 3900K system with the same kind of benchmarks I have been doing, but I'm pretty sure there may be one out there already, or someone's in the process of doing that, so you can compare. If people are interested, I can try this at different power consumptions all throughout the different places again, and again when the new patch 3.18 drops to the improvements, I'll redo all my benchmarks, and again I'll have bar graphs and whatnot all with that. And then when the X3D chips come out, I believe they're being announced at CES in January, I'll be getting a 3D version of the chips. I'm probably, if I got a 7950 X3D going for that, just because I'm going to be starting to stream soon and I'm quite getting into this. So to be honest, I think I probably might actually stream Star Citizen. I'm not too sure yet. We'll see. But I've been enjoying making the content for this. I've met a load of awesome people through doing the content and also playing the game. But anyway, I'm going to shut up at long last and let you watch the rest of the video. Anyway, don't forget, if you like the content, please consider hitting that thumbs up and subscribing. If you want to see any other benchmarks or anything, please let me know. I know some people have asked me to do a few, but 1080p, but I've just been so busy recently that it's been quite hard to get around to doing that. Anyway, big love and have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Please use one of the conveniently located terminals.
Thank you. Please visit. Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit.
Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity. Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Stand by. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Shopping, dining, and entertainment. Be sure to visit Babbage's renowned product.
You are clear to launch. Please proceed to assigned landing bay. That request has already been granted.
Okay, so I actually ended up doing 3 tests. As you can see there, we got one test at 100% power, so everything at stock. We did one where we changed the frequency and the millivolts that the card could use. So we're down to 2745 on the card and 0.95 millivolts. Now you can mess around with this a little bit more if you want. Like I can actually get higher clocks than what I've got set here, but this is a pretty basic bog standard undervolt that people do. So we've got this undervolt here. I know it's slightly higher here, but for whatever reason this is 15 higher than what it actually is. And then we got the hard power limiter, which is just as it sounds, literally just grab the power limiter here, set it down to 70 and then apply that, and then your card won't draw more. You can see there's not much difference between frames between all of them. I will say one thing here, there's a slight discrepancy, but you have to think that there is no actual benchmark in Star Citizen. It's all me. There's going to be a room for human error and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just putting it down to there. The power draw, as you can see, is quite different between them all. 100% power at 420 to 430. The undervolt, we're at 350 to 360, and the hard power limit, we're about 330 to 340. Now, I obviously know these values can go up slightly. It was me skimming through the videos. This hasn't been quite as thorough a test as my other ones, and I'm sure in other places we're going to be getting more power draw. And also I can put my power to up to 110%, but I didn't really see a massive point in doing that for this test. We just want to keep stock and then under. But I mean, you can see there's not much difference in the frames between all of them really. But between the power draw, there's I'd say it's quite significant. Again, I know gaming, it doesn't constantly run at that power draw, so it's a bit of a weird one. But some people like underclocking, some people like undervolting, and it does give you better temperatures and whatever. And I know a lot of it's to do with silicone lottery. anyway, I thought that's quite an interesting test to do. Slightly different than the other ones. If anyone wants to see this done in other places, if you do want to see a 110% one added to this, or if you want any more graphs, let me know. My benchmarking is definitely improving from where it first was. And yeah, I hope you have a good day. And don't forget, if you like the content, hit that thumbs up and also consider subscribing. Take care. Big love. Peace.